I'm trying to show you how to think. That's the reason why I bust down the articles the way that I do. Ooh, ooh.
That actually was funny.
So who is this? Well, we got the third black woman charged with a hate crime for anti-white assault on MTA bus. So is this the thing now? Everybody gets a hate crime but black people. Is that what we're doing now? That's
You
the
get a
trend?
hate crime. You get a hate crime. You get a
Hey,
hate crime. No,
that's why I
not you,
put
white
Oprah
people.
up on that one thumbnail from the other day.
Right, right, right. Real talk. It was right on time.
Give me what you got.
Okay. New York City hate crimes have increased by 76%
I
since
don't believe it.
last year.
I don't believe it.
Lie detector
And
says
that's a lie. And I'm just saying, if they are, if that's the statistics that they want to run with, I'm saying sure. If you're taking about the millions of hate crimes committed, committed against black people too. So if you're taking them out, all right, that's the number. But ain't no way you telling me it just went up 80% off of everybody else.
nope, ain't gonna allow you to do that. But I do know somebody who got the real numbers though.
It's Blackwood.
She does, and she wants to tell you guys the truth.
Be one to the family. This is Kendra Blackwood of Hot Lava Music TV and the Hot Lava Media Group. And I come to you today with an urgent call to action. And with that being said, this petition is to demand the US government immediately make anti-black racism a public health crisis, is now an active campaign at change.org. And after this message I'm going to need you to go over there and show your support. Right after you smash that like and subscribe if you have not already. Make sure you hit that bell for notifications. It doesn't cost you a thing. Now, this is a petition to demand cash reparations for foundational black Americans addressing two critical components. So what is anti-black racism? Anti-black racism is defined here as policies and practices rooted in American institutions such as government, finance, education, healthcare, and justice that mirror and reinforce economic deprivation, racially targeted laws, beliefs, attitudes, prejudice, stereotyping and/or discrimination toward foundational black Americans. What is a public health crisis, you ask? Well, a health crisis or public health crisis is a difficult situation or complex health system that affects humans in one or more geographic areas, from a particular locality to encompass the entire planet. Health crises generally have significant impacts on community health, loss of life, and on the economy. And ultimately the solution to the problem, it is imperative that the United States government declare anti-black racism a public health crisis for foundational black Americans. In 2020, as a community, Asian Americans experienced only 287 hate crimes nationwide. However, FBA in the same year suffered 2,871 reported hate crimes. As we know, those are just the
She just
Yeah,
told you
those
the
is the
number.
numbers. The numbers.
That's it.
She told you. She
Make
told
sure you
you.
sign that petition too. That's scrolling at the bottom of your screen. This is a
You should have been
root.
listening.
The Rutabaga. This is by Kaylin Womack. And after they just lied to you about the 70%, 76% increase in New York hate crimes, they want to continue to tell you more lies, beginning with another one. A total of 3 black teens have been charged with hate crimes after allegedly beating a white woman and making anti-white statements. Do you see on
Uh,
the screen? I don't know. It says the title. You can see the title? Okay. Third black woman. I don't know if this is the English language. There is a difference between a woman, a teen, a girl. I would think so. I mean, if you're talking about an Asian teen, an Asian woman, an Asian girl, we would make sure that we make the distinction between the three. Title, you
Right.
say black woman's, right?
But I'm just saying, is they kids or not is the thing. And if they kids, then that's totally disrespectful if they saying that they women.
Exactamundo. Always trying to see black kids. They want to make them grown after 8 years old. Because then you can go work in the crops. You know what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, it wasn't even 8 because I seen just the other day footage of a little baby with the sack grabbing the cotton too.
Damn.
Yeah, I
Well,
did.
we know they was working. We know they was working the children, man. There's this movie called Goodbye Uncle Tom. I encourage anybody to go Google it. I think it's even free on YouTube. It's like a semi-documentary of what it was like in slavery. So they show some of the practices on the plantation, from cleaning to just all type of stuff. They also have this real crazy part about how the kids was in the house and how they was working the kids. So I would encourage anybody to go look that up if you really want to see how wicked they used to get.
Boom. It goes on to say the 57-year-old was hospitalized as a result of her injuries. First of all, I want to make a point to state that the person who was making that beginning statement, the 3 black teens, that actually was the Queens District Attorney, Melinda Katz. So still the publication is the one, the root, that's supposed to be for us, is calling the teens women. It continues as hate crime spike against black and brown people.
They go to latch on.
Can't just get it by itself. Like as hate crime spike against black people. No, couldn't have just been that. Black and brown people, they are also spiking against white people. You see, we're not the. You guys aren't the only ones. See, we're being hated on too.
Mm.
On the evening of July 9, Jill LaCrosse and 3 other girls were on a southbound MTA bus in Queens. According to CNN, they got into a verbal dispute. Hold on. Ain't that what we said? We did this story, y'all. And Mr. J. Lava pointed out the fact that the white woman said something racist to the young black girls, thus provoking them to
Yep.
protect
Yep.
themselves from being
Yep.
verbally
I remember this.
assaulted. And he so eloquently pointed out that the woman, in fact, was coming towards the black girls in a threatening manner while spewing anti-black
Hatred.
statements.
Yeah. Tell him.
Now, one of the girls shouted after, this is according to CNN, so you guys always like we're trying to put our little spin on it, right? You guys are always trying to come with your black rhetoric and your propaganda. This is from CNN, butthead. They got into a verbal dispute, and one of the girls shouted, "I hate white people. I hate the way they talk." I too hate the way white people talk. I wonder what I mean by that. Oh, just when you open up your mouth, I hate whatever comes out of white people's mouth. Yeah, that's of course what she meant. No, that's not what she meant. She hates all the anti-black racism that spews from your nasty, disgusting jaws. That's what she was saying.
Say this too. You know, I always there's Mr. Dan Williams. Shout out to Dan Williams in the comment section. We always dialogue back and forth about issues. He like, well, people should be so sensitive and boo boo boo. I'm like, well, you're from privilege there, sir. That lets me know that you ain't black because you ain't got the experience of years and years and you gotta experience it to understand. So for people who to be talking about you get controlling your emotions and you let the words with the word. Well, that word carries like a lot of weight. Like if you're not black, you just don't understand. So I think some people need to bow out and just let it is. Just like this case we dealing with right now with the dude that gave the old dude the one hitter quitter at the Wendy's. Same thing. They ain't all just acting this way for no reason. To think though, you know what I mean?
You run up, you get done up.
Straight up.
Period. Hashtag pull up season. We not letting you get off with that no more. We taking them couple little days in the woo wop. Have you some bail money the way we been telling y'all.
Right. Straight up,
dog. Preparing y'all for this.
For real, dog.
This is what the white lady said. LaCrosse, she told the New York Post, the girls, they were looking for trouble. Now, you was looking for trouble and you found it.
Yeah.
But she.
And that's usually the case.
These are quotes. Go ahead.
And that's usually the case. They usually look for trouble and just happen to find around and find out that day and play with the wrong person that time, and they F around and find out. That's how it happened. They be looking for it.
That's what happened.
They be looking for it. Then be like playing victim when they get it.
Period. What you say? Throw the rock in and hide your hand, huh?
Yeah, they good for that.
That's their specialty. That's why I say cowards. And what's so supreme about that? When you throw a rock to hit somebody, why don't you just admit that you threw the rock since you so supreme? Yeah, I threw the rock. What you gonna do about it?
No, that's so-called supremacy.
That's right.
That's the so-called. Oh, I think
this is a quote. And I quote, before they hit me, the girl with the green hair said, first of all, see you off cold right there. We don't do no disparaging, but I'm talking about the parents.
Right.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Anyways, that's a different story. That's for the raw. But the girl with the green hair said, you probably like Trump, don't you? You think this so let me paint the picture. This is the verbal dispute. They just get on the bus, they see you, they mosey on up to you. I know they usually go sit in the back. Come on, fam. That's why you don't even make sense. They probably want to go sit in the back. You was nowhere in the back. So stop it. You understand? Then they was probably playing their music, being a little loud on the bus because it's only you on the bus, white lady. And you like, why ain't you giving me the drop, bottom line, ultimate respect that a white lady deserves?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm just waiting. I'm gonna stop you when you're wrong. Go ahead, bud. Go ahead.
You gonna give me my white lady propers that I've been on this planet 57 years, and I don't care that it's 3 of you on the bus. I'm on the bus, and I'm all that matters, and you didn't give me my respect, you little nigga.
Right. I said turn the music down. That's what I said.
I said that.
And y'all supposed to listen to me.
Black bitches.
Yeah. And y'all supposed to look, and I already know what she said. You little welfare, you You need to turn the music down. Your welfare cleans. Go back to Africa. You know, so I can just you. As a black person, the thing about it is you've heard it so many times. You can almost imagine what old girl said.
Right.
That's where people that don't get this happening to them don't understand. Like fam, we can automatically imagine what she just said. She said A, B, C, D, and E because it's only a few things that's gonna get your head bust. You know, it's only a couple things that's gonna get your head bust. You could almost say a lot to black people and we'll brush it off. But you say a couple things and it's gonna have to go upside your head.
Right.
And that's not even everybody. Everybody ain't even all be one like that. So she probably had to really say something to them.
I guarantee it.
That's what I'm saying.
I guarantee it.
It ain't like she ran up on a Khalid Muhammad.
No.
She ran up on some little girls, man. So she just thought she was if she act like probably she was about to put her hands on them and chastise them in some way, and they was like, "Oh, you finna chastise who?"
I promise you. I promise you. No, so she says this. After you probably like Trump, don't you? I said, these are quotes. I said, I love him. I didn't see which one hit me first. As soon as I said I love him, LaCroix said she had a bag with Bath and Body Works, and she took out a scrub and said she was going to beat me with it. It was tangerine too. She said, you going to get what you deserve. All white people going to get what they deserve. It was crazy. Stop it. So let me get this straight. They bing you. Bing bing? Then why they binking you? So they already hit you. You said you love Trump. As soon as you said you love Trump, bing bing. These are your statements, ma'am. So she binked you. You don't know which one. Binked you. Then you said she had a bag with Bath and Body Works. Which one with the green hair? Can you be more descriptive, ma'am? Okay. Then she took out a scrub. So are you not? So you're not retaliating at all. So you had all the verbal smoke. You'll admit to that. But you had nothing after you got binked. You didn't do nothing. You didn't scream, yell, try to motor swing. You didn't do nothing.
You talking about the windmill?
The windmill. You didn't windmill nothing. Okay. So then, after you got binked, you're just there silent, and then you take out. She takes out the bag like a presentation. So she's presenting like a model the hand scrub to you before she beats you with it, and you know, and tells you it's I'm gonna beat you with this tangerine, sucker. And then after she beat me, she had to come on. After she cleaned out my mouth with the tangerine, she said, "You're gonna get what you deserve. All white people are gonna get what they deserve." Man, now I know.
Dude, the way they describe these stories to be so unbelievable. It'd be like nobody in the history, because they try to make it seem like there was no racial provoking manner. It's just the savage black people out of control, attacking said helpless little white person for no reason, because Santa Claus is white. That's why.
That's it.
Yeah, right. They can't even get the stories together. It's funny how you see them jumble over and try to make it sound like something it can't possibly be. That's the funny part.
Hilarious, fam. So then She said it was crazy. The woman was hit in the head with an unknown object. It's not unknown. She said it was tangerine scrub that was modeled and displayed for her from Bath and Body Works.
And that
That
tangerine scrub really hurts, man. Have you ever got hit with tangerine scrub, boy? Boy.
Did you know it
Tangerine
causes
scrub.
lacerations and bleeding because it's the tangerine flavor? You didn't know that, though, brother.
I know the kind of damage. I know the kind of damage that you can get from that, though. It's just fucking the damage, man.
Oh, what are we playing? D&D? This is crazy. I mean, that's what it sounds like. It sounds like a Dungeons and Dragons story made up. Okay, and now what are you gonna do? The object. Stop. Just cut it out. Cut it out. Then the three girls ran away, and the woman was taken to a local hospital where she received 3 staples on her head.
No. So you mean to tell me? Look, I can't even get loud. So you're trying to tell me that the lotion bottle came out 3 stitches? That's what you're trying to tell me, dog?
Stop.
It was the lotion bottle, fam? All right.
Stop.
Okay. All right.
They're called staples, P.
Man. All right. Shit, next time we go to the club, cuz we need them same lotion bottles in case the nigga want to act up.
Tangerine, P.
If nigga want to act up, cuz I'm telling you.
Grab
No game.
Tangiers, P.
I'm telling you. Listen.
It gotta be the scrub, though. And from Bath and Body. Does she work at Bath and Body Works? Like, how'd you? Stop.
Hold on, man.
Ridiculous, man. Stop it. So because of this, the NYPD released a photo of 3 black teenagers wanted in connection with the incident, and 2 of them, a 14 and 16-year-old, have been arrested and charged with hate crimes. Wow. So all the racial stuff that she said, that we know that the girls told you that she said, we don't believe that. We're not going to believe that. This wholesome, pure, white as a lily, as the driven snow, has said that this happened this way. And we know that white women have a history of telling the complete God's honest truth. Rest in peace, Emmett Till. The police are still searching for the 3rd girl. You notice still in the title, see all through the story, these are girls, these are teens, but the black publication has them as women. The Queens District Attorney's Office will ultimately decide what charges the teens will face. You just said that you and... Oh! Dun, 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 dun. How are you deciding the charges then if you said they're already arrested and charged with hate crimes? So you're saying that if you get arrested and charged with a hate crime, you don't necessarily got to be charged? Where's this 19-year-old come from? What? Janiyah Williams, 19, is charged with assault as a hate crime as well as other charges. Per the DA's office, Williams was arraigned Monday and faces 3 to 15 years in prison if convicted. Oh, is this the third girl, or is this a different joint?
I don't
As
know. I don't.
alleged, the defendant.
I was just saying. I just don't like the way the numbers sound and who they said. That shit sounds funny to me.
Faces 3 to 15 years. Hold on.
Come on now.
Derek Chavez only got 10 years.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see.
For killing a black man.
Fam, y'all handing out that kind of time.
Dang, 3 to 15 years.
Spent no white person ever for anti-black racism.
Wow, you can even be a police officer sworn to uphold the law. But see, that's where y'all ain't understanding. They is upholding the law. It's slave patrol. That's the law. So what you don't understand is why you're trying to plead your case with them. Please, Mr. Officer, sir. He used to that. They get training for that. In fact, they use black people targets. Did you know that? So when you're screaming and begging for help and justice from your oppressor, you kind of seem insane, black people. It goes on to say with more nonsense, and these are quotes, as alleged, the defendant as well as 2 other apprehended individuals carried out an unprovoked assault on a public transit rider simply because of the victim's race. Come on, man. You can't even be telling the truth, said Katz via the press release. Stop. Come on, man. This is unbelievable. Are you not tired, black people? Are you not tired? Are you not disgusted? Are you not? This is a hate crime. This is what we gonna base hate crimes on. Obviously not for us. Look how they assault on a public transit rider simply because of her. The victims.
Right.
Race.
Yeah, I was asking that same question during the video the other day. Is like, how long are we gonna be cool with just the 2-tier justice system? Like, man, it's okay. They just do everything to us, man. Everybody else can get away with everything.
Right. For real. I mean, this is ridiculous at this point.
Right, man.
She goes on to say, these are quotes. These are quotes. Once again, for you guys, you always try to skew it. This is a quote. Direct quote. This is from Katz, District Attorney, Queens. I am committed to holding accountable those who perpetuate bias-motivated attacks on residents of the most diverse county in the world. I'm going to piss on you and call it rain. I mean, you can't get a better example of I'm going to piss on you and call it rain than this one here. As alleged, I'm going to read it again. They did a lot of word salad, so I want to make sure that you're understanding what she said. As alleged, the defendant, as well as 2 other apprehended individuals, this is what they did, carried out an unprovoked assault. So once again, earlier, the facts state that there was a verbal dispute. So how can that make the attack unprovoked? We're not going to talk about the verbal dispute no longer. So that's because they believe that there is nothing that could have been said by this wholesome white woman that would deem necessary for little nigglets to ever place their hands on a pure, wholesome white woman.
And that's a lot.
And come on, I don't even.
I can think of a whole host of things.
But that's what they would. That's what she just told you, though.
And I'm saying it's more than verbal too. I'm saying she was the aggressor. I think she thought she was going to step up and they was going to cower down, and she didn't get the punch that she expected.
I guarantee you. I'm telling you she's a repeat offender. I'm telling you that she's a serial racist and she has attacked
multiple people, numerous amounts of times.
I guarantee you.
Yeah, I will say that.
I guarantee you.
Yep, today she just found out. Yep.
Hold on, man.
Is
this and this is from the Black publication. Remember, we're in the Black publication. We don't disparage on here. This is why I'm pointing this out. This is the Black publication. Here we go. As often as we disregard the reverse racism and white oppression, there is no such thing. I want to let you know. There's no such thing as reverse racism. Why would you have to say reverse? If racism is racism and it's just about a person's color of their skin, why would you have to say reverse? No, because you're talking about black and white, right? And racism is when against black people, right? So when it's reverse, you're trying to say black people are being racist. Stop. You just exposed yourself. And white oppression, who can oppress white people? Who?
I mean, black people can't even be racist. We can be prejudiced. We can be bigoted. But we can't even be racist. Niggas be racist with rap. And look how that go. We got niggas our own motherfucking group tomorrow. You know Eminem the GOAT now, don't you?
I'm saying the whole concept of reverse racism don't exist. Period.
I'm saying that's about the whole look. We don't own rap or nothing like that, but we try to even be racist with the culture, and we can't even have that.
No, yeah, from our own people. You know that hip hop's for everybody, right? You didn't no such thing as no black people music now. Then you can't say that now. You can't say that. Goes on to say, okay, as often as we disregard the reverse racism and white oppression cries from white folks, come on, man, they aren't exempt from being victims of hate crimes. What?
Yes, they are. Yes, they totally are. Well, how did they fucking... I'm sorry, this is not wrong. How did they wiggle themselves in on the oppression? All of a sudden, ain't no such thing. How, Sway? Sway, how did this happen? How did they wiggle in on hate crimes now? How does that happen, man? This is a twisted world we live in. The oppressors can't be oppressed.
How do you get the Black publication to cake, P?
Well, easily, because don't the publication come from Byron I'm Not Black Allen?
But did you just come up with that all on your own?
The one that just brought the Black News channel and said that we don't need a news channel? He's a goofball.
So now we're going to go by the Justice Department's mission, because, of course, that Department of Justice is for us, of course. A hate crime is one motivated by bias against a certain race, gender, sexuality, and so on. Did you see that? And so on, and so on. So if you are biased against child molesters, and you beat one up, and you're calling them Chester the molester and Chulo and all kind of names while you're beating them up, is that a hate crime?
They try to make it, and that so on is just to add the I'm white and don't say so. That's what that is. So they can fit that in there, even though they don't need it to do it. But those are the exact reasons why they craft things of that nature, and so on. So you're like, I might not say so. That's why.
Kaylin Womack continues on to say, if these girls were spewing anti-white comments out the gate, fair. Is this Black Girl Magic article? Them cries
Hey, look, kind of wonder,
good
like,
white folks.
guys on.
And if they did the anti-white comments out the gate, their actions qualified them for this charge.
You kind of like, man, what side are you on?
Oh my God! What? You must be mixed, P.
I mean, that doesn't necessarily mean that, but
it doesn't. But I'm smelling the Oreo vibes. I'm smelling. I smell nougat. What's that in the middle? What's that? That's just frosting in there. What is that?
No, that's nougat. That's nougat.
Whatever that's in the middle of the Oreo, P. I smell it.
Oh, that's I don't know what that is actually. That's cream filling. It's just the cream. I just cream frosting.
I wonder if it's pork. It better not be pork. In the comments, anybody know what that filling is in the Oreos, P? Hey, this is the last paragraph. Let's get done with this nonsense. The NYPD even has a platform to track hate crimes. Of course, they do not. They do. They just don't include the ones they commit or the ones against Black people.
Right. There's the correction.
Though Black people, no, it does not say that. That's what I wanted to say in the article. It doesn't say that. Though people of color are overwhelmingly recorded to be on the receiving end, that's why I said, though Black people are overwhelmingly recorded to be on the receiving end. See, they always got to lump everybody in there. Yo, ain't no everybody on no overwhelmingly recorded, and that's only Black people on the overwhelmingly recorded side. Because you guys make sure to bring it up. George Floyd. So don't act like it's everyone.
You know what? They just kind of stopped doing that. They're not actually. They still say George Floyd. They still. Yeah, they still say mention like, oh, what happened last 2 years ago with George Floyd in Minnesota and Derek Chauvin. They keep that shit on there.
You know they
don't like that.
Goes. Hey, what they really don't like is the NYPD. They don't like Black people. NYPD hate crimes dashboard. There's been 51 hate crimes against Asians. So hold on. Are you out the gate? Did I use out the gate? Are you out the gate? Saying,
hold on, fam. Are you finna get about 5'7", 57? 5. Just 5.
No, they about to explain to you how there's only been 35 against Black people.
Give it to me. Come on, I know this is the last. Give it to me.
35 hate crimes against Black people. That's it. 35. 51. So 51 for Asians, 35 against Black people, and 1 against white people. This is only accounting to one region. Imagine the numbers.
Hold on.
elsewhere.
So there's more Asian hate crimes than black people?
I was trying to get it to you. I was setting you up there, boy, for that
What?
alley-oop so you could slam dunk it there, boy.
Is that what
That's what I'm trying to tip. I'm
So
trying to told you.
there was more Asian hate crimes than black people?
I'm trying to told you what they want you to know now.
Man, if they don't, that is, God, it can't be more. I mean, we expect it. We know what it is. That's the reason why we try to keep breaking this down for y'all, man, because they're trying to deliberately tell you what to think, and we're trying to show you how to think about the deliberate lies that they're trying to infuse you with.
Period.
It all starts with title, though. Look at the title. Black women hate crime for anti-white assault. See, that right there, most people ain't even going to read the article. You see what I'm saying? So they're just like, oh, these black people, they're just doing all about that. They do hate crimes too. No, they don't. They're made by your media. And people believe it. Man, it's black people out here like, we are going to worship, man.
Right.
We need to. What about Chicago?
We don't need no reparations. We need unity and
Hey, that's why we come with a program like this. You're supposed to like it. You're supposed to share it. You're supposed to comment. You're supposed to get this type of stuff out there. Because obviously, we're behind on the knowledge game in the hood here, man. So we still lagging, man.
Hurry. Real talk.
This type
But we
of stuff is ridiculous.
hold you though.
Nope, just gonna mold you, fold you, just gonna mold you about being on code, boy. You dig?
And it is
And there's like
some
4 words.
though.
And it's like 4 them words that we live with now. Love with the people.
Love now. And
He got the blessings on top of that now.
Now he did put some blessings on top now.
And he got the blessings, and he got my know-how now, boy. Now get on up out of here now. Get on up out of here now.
We need to go out here and say exactly what we want. And we got to say it with our chest. And we kind of start pussyfooting around, and we got to stop being scared to say exactly what we want, what we need. We need that paper. Say it with your chest. Damn all that. We need justice. We need y'all to love us. No. We don't need that